Ngayong taon, kaliwat ka ng breakups ang nasa balita. Surveys and reports show na nagkaroon ng pandemic breakup boom simula pa noong 2020. Pero is 2021 the year of even more breakups? Here's what you need to know, mga sana na may hindi ka broken puso. Pagpasok pa lamang ng taon, may rumors na tungkol sa napipintong hiwalayan ng reality star na si Kim Kardashian at rapper na si Kanye West. February, nang formal na mag-file ng divorce si Kim after almost 7 years of marriage. Locally naman, naging talk of the town ang hiwalayan ni Kylie Padiila-Aljur Abrenica. Naging mainit ang palitan ng dalawa sa mga social media posts at interviews na pinagpiyastahan naman ng mga netizens.
That is my truth.
Tinawag na rin ang 2020 bilang the year of breakups. Ayon sa isang dating website, pinakamarami raw ang naghiwalay last year kumpara sa nakaraang 3 taon. Second quarter pa lang ay tumaas na ang bilang ng mga bagong nag-register sa website. 67% dito galing sa hiwalayan. Wala pa mang konkretong data para sa 2021, inaasahang ngayong taon ang peak ng tinatawag na COVID-19 breakup curve. Paliwanag ng mga eksperto,
yes, to a certain extent, there could be more breakups this year because the pandemic actually, I think, facilitated a lot of breakups. Mas nakita nila yung quality of their relationship kasi nga na-lockdown tayo. So, kung hindi maganda ang ating relasyon before the pandemic, medyo mahirap.
No, definitely it's a factor, no? Siyempre, beyond just our romantic relationships, right? It has affected every single aspect, and not any one of us have actually lived through a pandemic like this before. And so, the unfamiliarity of it, the lack of models, di ba? Hindi natin alam how does a relationship make it through? We don't know yet. And so, people have to kind of decide their own standards. Hanggang kailan ba ako maghihintay? Hanggang kailan ako magtitiis?
Sa United Kingdom, makikita na nag-skyrocket rin ang breakups at divorce applications. Ayon sa isang leading British law firm, 122% ang itinaas ng mga kumonsulta at nagtanong sa kanila tungkol sa divorce noong 2020, kumpara sa parehong period noong 2019. Consistent ang pagtaas nito ngayong 2021 na nag-soar sa 136%.
Yung mga nagkukonsulta, mga nagtatanong, yan, nagkakaroon ng increase. At saka yung tungkol sa breakup, whether they will physically break up or lilipat muna sila ng ibang bahay muna para merong parang break between the two of them. Parehong boyfriend-girlfriend breakup. Siguro sa marriage, mas matindi kasi nga they are living together. At kung hindi talaga napaghandaan or meron silang kulang sa sangkap before getting married or nagkulang in the course of the marriage.
Ganito rin ang lagay sa US. Isang major legal services site ang nakapagtala ng 34% increase sa sales ng kanilang divorce agreements noong 2020. 20% ng sales mula sa mga newlywed during the pandemic. Similar patterns rin ang nakita sa China. Dumoble raw ang divorce rate sa Wuhan kumpara sa level nito bago nagkaroon ng virus outbreak. Ayon rin sa data ng kanilang Ministry of Civil Affairs, 13% ang itinaas ng divorce filings noong huling quarter ng 2020 kumpara sa last quarter ng 2019.
Definitely, the pandemic, it doesn't really bring out the worst in people, but it brings out the real in people. Yun. Nako, sobering. Di ba? It's a sobering truth. So, baka noon, nakikita mo lang siya kasi di ba, in a time of abundance, in a time of ease, madali naman talaga magkaroon ng pasensya, madali maging sweet, madali maging loyal.
Pwedeng napabilis. Dahil nga, kung yung mga katangian for a good relationship are absent, and there are 3 of them, Initially, itong pareho ba kayong emotionally mature? Na marunong kayong mag-adjust? Wala kayong masyadong insecurity? Pangalawa, pareho ba yung ating core values or yung pinahalagahan natin sa buhay? Katulad tungkol sa mga anak, sa pera, sa love, sa trabaho. At pareho ba yung ating mga pangarap sa buhay, our dreams and aspirations? Kasi kung magkapareho to, then it increases the chances that we will enjoy each other more. At yung pangatlo, ito ba ay nasubukan in a period of 3 years as boyfriend-girlfriend or in your dating period, your courtship period? We try very hard to adjust to our partner, which is good. Pero kailangan makita ng bawat isa yung totoong pagkatao natin at lumilitaw yan sa pangalawa at pangatlong taon.
Malakas ang radang ng mga Marites sa breakup news. Makakalimutan ba natin ang story ng basketball player na si Scottie Thompson at ni Pau Fajardo na isa sa mga gumulantang at nagpabitaw sa atin ng mga katagang
Ang sakit!
ngayong taon? Casualty of 2021 breakups rin ang isa sa mga most followed social media couples sa bansa na Team Jelai. At humabol pa bago matapos ang taon, ang latest celebrity breakup sa pagitan ng gamer na si Alodia Gosiengfia at YouTube content creator na si Wil Dasovich. Isa sa mabilis na umugong ang pangalan ng mag-longtime partner na sina LJ Reyes at Paolo Contis. Matalik na magkaibigan ng dalawa bago magsimulang mag-date noong 2015. Nagkaroon rin sila ng isang anak. Pero nitong September, kinumpirma ni LJ na hiwalay na sila ng aktor.
So, syempre no, there are many reasons for a breakup, and whether they're valid or reasonable, it doesn't matter, right? The moment one person doesn't want to be in a relationship anymore, that's it. Di ba? Kahit may rason o wala, kahit naiintindihan natin o hindi, fair or unfair, a breakup is a withdrawal of consent. I no longer consent to be in this relationship. So, napaka-important regardless that we have to accept it and we have to respect people's decision to break up.
Ang status at length daw ng relationships pwedeng tawaging sunk cost. Pero hindi measure ang mga ito if a relationship would flunk or flourish.
So it's not the sole or even the major factor, but it is a significant factor. Ang tawag natin dyan in psych and economy, right? Sunk costs. So the sunk costs matter. So in other words, kung kasal, kasi that's a cost, right? Kasi kung to undo that marriage, right? Requires so much pain and paperwork. Kung may mga anak, no? Hindi kasing dali mag-break up. We call it relationship investment. If you've invested a lot already, so that could be time. Kasi some people, di ba, stay too long. The more the people have invested, the more they are likely to follow through. Kasi sayang. Di ba? Parang sayang naman nag-invest na. We've invested so many years together. Although, as a psychologist, I always tell my clients, the length of your relationship alone shouldn't be the reason to stay.
Hindi raw sa kasal at wala rin sa tagal. May mga external pressures rin na maaaring makaapekto sa relationships gaya ng family, work, at society standards.
Yung mga nandyan na sa mga 32, 33, 34, yan na yung mga nagmamadali. So, give yourself enough time, or if there is very little time, you just have to make time, you know? Do not set the goal of, kasi I want to have children. To have children is only one of the byproducts of a marriage. Pero a good marriage is you have your best friend, your lover with you. Yun ang pinaka-importante.
For example, in terms of celebrities, ang strain ng pagkakaroon ng public life, pati na ang relentless work or responsibilities.
There is a pressure to show either the perfect relationship. From what I know, okay, most celebrity couple conflicts or relationships is usually a matter of drift, actually. Diba? Nag-drift apart. Kasi dahil napaka-busy, specifically for beauty queens and pageant contestants, for me, it makes sense It's not surprising and we shouldn't judge them also. Kasi the moment you are selected, ano na yan? Tuloy-tuloy na yan. Walang pahinga yan. Not just beauty queens, right? Athletes, if you're dating an athlete, etc. If you're dating a very, very active celebrity or actor, when I say active, talagang, di ba, non-stop on taping, etc. So, kung hindi ka celebrity, if you're a non-celebrity partner, sometimes they have a hard time understanding that world.
And ultimately, malaki ang itinataya ng mga magkarelasyon kapag dumadaan sila sa pagpapalit ng priorities o drastic life changes.
Outside of celebrityhood, I guess, even, di ba, people who've had a really fast rise in their careers, so suddenly, na-promote ka, and then your new position requires you to pull overnighters, to go on a lot of travel. So that happens also. So once there is a lifestyle change, can your partner change along with you? Or will you be too far apart because of it?
Wala man daw clear and fast rules sa mga sanhi ng breakups, talagang nakadepende pa rin ito sa value system ng isang tao. At hindi rin lahat nagbe-break.
Now, on the other hand, some relationships have strengthened in the pandemic, right? Because especially those who live together, so suddenly they feel like a team. Parang nag-bonding sila through adversity. Suddenly, they're tackling the pandemic not separately but together. So para sa iba, mas gumaan, di ba? Mas gumaan yung challenge kasi wow, hindi ako nag-iisa.
And of course, we need a relationship maintenance. Kailangan updated and reminded. More reminded Lalo na yung how to talk and how to listen, how to be kind to your spouse.
Pinapaniwalaan ng mga experts na kahit ang matitibay na pagsasama ay sadyang sinubok rin ng pandemya. Na-exacerbate ang mga existing tensions at ang mga personal pressures maaaring lumabas at pumutok pa.
Are we happy? Am I giving to people what is due them? But am I also taking care of myself? Kasi nga, di ba, may feeling baka makasakit ako tapos mamamatay ako. Paano naman yung hindi pa ako masaya? And of course, nasabi namin, yung mga toxic relationships, workplace, relationship, friends, family, either ayusin natin or let's put them on the side first para nun makahinga tayo. Kasi kumbaga ang stress points ng pandemic, malaki na to begin with.
Kung may COVID breakups, meron ding COVID romances. Iba't iba man ang iyong itawag, COVID relationships, COVID situationships, o quarantine flings, iisa naman ang madalas sabihin nila. Fast relationships often break fast.
Kaya na, biglang, I have to get a partner, I have to get married. Pag merong ganong klaseng pananaw, pakiramdam na things are going to end, you can pressure yourself or you can do something that you might regret later on or might be a high risk. No? So, that's why sa mga nandyan, mga single ngayon, go out and mingle. I'm not saying naman get married. Mingle and collect.
Pero ang tanong, are they even valid relationships?
I never judge relationships, right? So all relationships, they're valid in their own way as long as they're two consenting adults, right? Very important minimum. Maybe you just have to be worried and be cautious kasi syempre forged in a crisis, it doesn't mean it lasts beyond the crisis. As long as you know what this is about, you know how this started, you need to prepare, parang disaster preparedness. You need a plan. And then, you should also be in the same page when you decide.
Dahil patapos na ang taon, masasabi bang yung mga love life na nakasurvive ay safe na sa ngayon? Ayon sa mga digital statisticians na nag-analyze ng libo-libong Facebook data para sa signs ng heartbreaks, December ang pinaka-popular na buwan ng hiwalayan. But never fear, mukhang we are in the clear. 11th of December ang may pinakamataas na number of breakups every year. Dumaan ka man sa breakup o hindi, 2021 is definitely a year of difficulties.
The formula to move on is dapat meron kang kausap. iiyak mo yan, ikwento mo. Importante yun. Kasi kundi, makasungabog ka na lang eh. Diba? Or magkaroon ng breakdown. You have to invest. Invest time, maybe invest some money for education in this part, for relationship education, for personal growth seminars. Because itong heartbreak, pag di natin nalaman kung ano ang pinagmulan nito, in our next relationship, baka maulit eh. Magandang tingnan din, ano ang pattern? Meron bang pattern? Ano ba yung nangyayari dito?
Breaking up almost always is really a good thing. Kasi breaking up is letting go. Kasi if you were happy and fulfilled, if the relationship really was, right, bringing a lot of meaning and value, then you wouldn't have broken up. So the fact that you broke up means that something wasn't working. And when something isn't working and the other person or you are no longer willing to fix it, the healthiest, best thing you could do is to break up. Breaking up brings pain, yes, just like any letting go brings pain. And it's also a chance for a fresh start.